Hi everyone. Today we will see the sorting methods. So what is sorting? Sorting means arranging the elements in the ascending order or a descending order. Means we need to follow either ascending order or descending order to sort the elements. So here we having the insertion sort and selection sort, bubble sort and heap sort. We will see those are in the next session. Today we will see the insertion sort. So first what we have to do for insertion sort. So we have the list of elements which are in the unsorted order that we need to keep into the insorted order. For that purpose, we need to follow these algorithm to perform the insertion sort. What is the step number 1? What is the algorithm step number 1? So assume that the first element in the list is in sorted order and remaining elements are in the unsorted order. Then step number 2, take first element from the unsorted portion and move into the sorted portion. Now these two steps we need to perform until all the unsorted elements are moved into the sorted portion. Let me have an example. These are the list of elements which are in the unsorted order. And now we need to perform the insertion sort to arrange the elements in a sorted order. Now consider these are the elements we having 15, 20, 10, 30, 15, 18, 5 and 45. Now, so what do we have assumed that in a insertion sort? We need to assume that the first element in the list which are in unsorted. We need to consider first element in the list. We have assumed that it is in the sorted order. Remaining elements are in the unsorted order. Now, so we have to assume 15 is in the sorted portion. Now, these are in the unsorted portion. Means I can write unsorted because we don't have space here. Unsorted portion. Now, in iteration number 1. So, iteration nothing but suppose we are moving one element from the unsorted portion to sorted portion, then we need to consider as the one iteration. What you have to assume that iteration is nothing but whenever you are moving the one element from the unsorted portion to sorted portion, then we need to consider as a one iteration. Now, so iteration number 1. So here iteration means directly I am not writing here, directly I am writing 1. So in 1, iteration number 1, what are we doing here? We are moving the unsorted element first element. What is the unsorted first element here? 20. That we are moving to the sorted portion in a specified order. See, remember, so now, so we are, how we need to move? First we need to check, is 20 is less than 15? Condition is true? No, it is condition is false. Directly you can write after 15. If the condition is true, then what you have to do? Whether the before 15 is there any elements to check? Check. Otherwise, no need to check. Directly insert the before the 15. But here the condition is 20 is less than the 15. 20 is greater than the 15. Condition is false. Directly you can insert the element after the 15. So after moving the first element of unsorted portion to sorted portion, the list of elements are 15 and 20, which are in the sorted portion. Which are in the sorted portion. After moving the first element the unsorted portion to sorted portion, the remaining elements are 10, 30, 50, 18, 5 and 45. Now these are in what here? These are in the unsorted portion. So again I am repeating. So iteration is nothing but moving a element from the unsorted portion to sorted portion. So iteration number 2 means we are performing a task. So iteration is nothing but performing a task. Here in iteration number 2, what we have to assume that unsorted portion of first element. What is the first element here? 10. Now we move into where? We need to move into sorted portion by in a specified order. Either ascending order or either descending order. If you want to arrange the ascending order, then you need to assume that whether we need to check that 10 is less than 20 or not. If you want to perform the descending order, then you need to take that whether the 10 is greater than 20 or not. Like that we need to check. Depending on the condition, relational operator, you can write in the ascending order or descending order. Now here I am comparing that 10 is less than 20. the condition is true. Means, so next, what is the next element before the 10? What we have in here? 15. So again check that 10 is less than 15. Condition is true. Is there any elements before 15? No. Directly you can place the 10 before the 15. After performing the iteration number 2, we having the sorted order 10, 15 and 20. Now these three elements are in the sorted portion and remaining elements are in the unsorted portion. What are the remaining elements? 30 and 50, 18, 5 and 45. Now these are in the sorted portion. Now these are in the unsorted portion. Getting my point? Yes, right? Now in iteration number 3. Iteration number 3. So what are the sorted portion here? So iteration number 3, what we have to do? We need to move the unsorted portion first element. What is the unsorted portion first element? 30 into where? Into the sorted portion by checking the specified order. So whether 30 is less than 20, condition is false because of 13 is greater than the 20. So now what will happen? Directly you can place the 30 after 20 because of no need to check 15 and 10 because of already these elements are in the sorted portion. So no need to check. Directly you can place the 30 after 20. So now after moving the element from the unsorted portion to sorted portion, the list of elements in the sorted portion is 10, 15, 20 and 30. So remaining elements are in the unsorted portion. Same. Now 15, 18 and 5 and 45 are in the unsorted portion. So now let us assume that this portion is called sorted portion. Now this portion is called unsorted portion. What is our aim here? So in this insertion sorter, what is our aim? Just we need to sort the elements from the unsorted elements into the sorted portion. That's it, right? So now again, what here in unsorted portion? What is the first element? First element is the 50 in iteration number 3, iteration number 4. In iteration number, what is the first element in the unsorted portion? 50. That we have to move into the sorted portion by checking whether 50 is less than 30. This condition is true here. Condition is false. Directly you can place the 50 element after the 30. Right? After placing the 50 into the sorted portion, placing nothing but moving. Okay, here. So 10, 15, 20, 30. Let me take here. So 10, 15, 20, 30, 50, 18, 5 and 45. Now, which are elements are in the sorted portion? From up to 50 are in the sorted portion. You can check. So these are in each order in the ascending order. Okay. Now remaining elements are in the unsorted portion. In iteration number 5, what you have to do here? In iteration number 5, we need to move the 18 element into the sorted portion. So here in iteration number 5, what we are doing? We are moving the unsorted first element into the sorted portion by checking the 18 is less than 50. Condition is true or false? Condition is true. Next, before that 50, we have any elements? Yes, we have the elements. What are the elements here? 30. So 18 is less than 30. Condition is true. Is 18 is less than 20? Condition is true. 18 is less than 15? Condition will be false. Means we need to place the element before the after the 15 and before the 18. Means in between the 15 and 20, we need to place the element called 18. So simply place the element after in iteration number 5. We are in the sorted portion. The elements are in the sorted portion 10, 15, 18 and 20, 30 and 50. Now the remaining elements, what are the remaining elements? 5 and 45 are in the unsorted portion. So now from here to here are in the sorted portion and remaining elements are in the unsorted portion. Right? So in iteration number 6, what we are doing here? In iteration number 6, what is the first element in the unsorted portion? 5. That we have moved into the sorted portion. How we need to move? Like checking 5 is less than 50, condition is true. 5 is less than 30, condition is true. 5 is less than 20, condition is true. 5 is less than 18, condition is true. 5 is less than 15, condition is true. 5 is less than 10, condition is true. 5 is, there is any elements after the 10? No. So before the 10? No. Directly you can place 5 before the 10. So after moving the 5 into the sorted portion, the list of elements in the sorted portions are 5, 10, 15, 18, 20, 30 and 50. The remaining element is 45 is in the unsorted portion. Now right. Now these are in the sorted portion and these are in the unsorted portion. Simply what we have to do in iteration number 7, already you know people, I think already you understood. So in iteration number 6 we left only one element, that is we need to move into the way 45 into the insorted portion, because of we left only one element in the sorted portion, so that we have moved into the sorted unsorted portion. Now we move into the sorted portion. So how we need to check whether 45 is less than 50, condition is true. 45 is less than 30, condition is false. We need to place the element 45 in between 30 and 50. So after moving the element into the sorted portion, the list of elements are 5, 10, 15, 18, 20, 30 and 45 and last element is the 50. So now these are elements are in the how? In the sorted order. So this is the example. This is the algorithm we are using in the list in the insertion sort. So what you assumed here? So what are the list? How many list of elements we have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how many iterations we taken? 7 iterations we taken. Means when you having the list of elements are n, we require the n minus 1 iterations. Suppose what I am saying here, if we having the n elements in the list, if having n elements in the list, so we require the n minus 1 iterations, iterations to perform the what? To perform the insertion sort. Thank you very much.